Hey, what's going on, guys? Smitty here, Amazing Cross. Thank you for checking us out on our Instagram, IGTV platform, or YouTube. Thank you so much. I had such a great time doing the video about cleaning those clamps, and I got a lot of DMs asking about, hey, can you do a run-through screening of the Wilson Baiardo? So here it is. Turning it right on, as you can see. It comes up to the screen, self-check. You know, it kind of pulls back the tension head a little bit. And it comes up with these little check marks. It's going to go up and down. You can see in that little pit video on the bottom there, it kind of raises up, raises down, switch LR, all these motors. Sometimes this is the number one thing. If you kind of messed up and not put up, there's two, I guess, plugs that goes into this. And if you don't do one of them, it's going to show like it's not working. Anyway, this is the main screen, has two options of the functions. One's traditional stringing and one's the best, which is biomechanically efficient stringing technology. There's a power button and, of course, the secret menu. I guess the menu lock. I think I'm going to show you the power. You can't just turn it off. Like, honestly, you need to shut down properly. And obviously, we're not going to do it this time, but you need to press yes. And then what it does kind of releases that tension head a little bit. Anyway, going right to the traditional stringing mode, it's pretty the plain Jane, like bread and butter, easy function. You go into that, you can adjust the height up or down, and of course you can adjust the speed of the tension head. Some people like to use that when they're working on poly or natural gut. I always stay around to 100, depends on, unless I was working on something a little fragile. And of course, the pre-stitch button goes by percentage. All right, kilograms and pounds, sound, no sound, very basic adjustments. You can also tilt. Actually, not tension, of course, by percentage, but you can also do the tilt. If you hold those buttons left and right, it will kind of either ease it up or down. See the different angles you can get in, so it just tilted certain degrees. Easy function, basically just up and go. If you're ready to just get on the mount, if there's no preset there for you, you can go into traditional stringing, and this is going to be the easiest mapping for you. The second one is the best. It's more advanced settings. You kind of have your preloads of stringers, and you can have up to 6 stringers. Obviously, we have 2 here, but if you click to mine, it adjusts accordingly. So if I go to the mains or crosses, it will kind of adjust towards my height. Once again, to go back there, you can pick and choose your stringers. You can update your stringers, or you can do a new stringer to get to the third block. And basically, you can just spell your name. Just do A, B, C, D. Easy as that. But it gives you some customization because it asks you your preferred. Your units that you like to use. Some people like kilograms, some people like pounds. So if you have multiple stringers on a tournament, you can kind of just rotate. The height is also a big thing because it'll preload your height, or the way that the stance, it'll move up or down. So let's say somebody's 5 foot. If I'm working on the mains and I press that, it's gonna adjust or tilt just a bit to work on the mains. It tilts even more on the crosses. So however, the height, whatever you put as your preset, it's going to kind of load up to that height. So this one was just tilting because it was 5 feet, so it didn't really move much as far as the height. To bring it all back, that button right there, boop, and it'll just set back to factory reset. And this is just basically what you would get when you're just doing the functional stringing, or that you can do a little bit more. There's some more in-depth stuff like setting the pounds for the crosses, adjusting the pre-stretch, same thing, kilograms, stuff like that. However, it's a bigger screen, just kind of more gadgets that you kind of preset and load into your thing. You got your tie-off knot too. Pretty dope system. I really like it. Also, here's a kind of the hidden menu, or kind of the user menu. Basically, I think it's all unless you change it, it's all ABCD. So you get a machine and you don't know the password, it's ABCD. You can on this one you can remove the stringers. So we'll move that one that we just did a test on. What else is there? Reserve the heavy slots just in case you want to put I guess the manufacturer, they want to put another program in there. They kind of have those spots. Pull counts. I guess they go by whoever is the user, and as you can see, this is not my machine, so mostly GIF uses this, so it'll just tell you how many pulls you have. Tournament settings, this kind of gives you what they use at the US Open, or basically tournament settings for them. So as you can see there, pretty cool. Standard for all Wilson tournament stringing. Full speed 100, 20% not tension. I think that would really surprise the people. But besides that, I hope you enjoy this little, I guess, video. I think it's fun. I always like to see different menus with different string machines. Also, calibration is very important. Factory calibration will bring you back to factory. However, recalibrate, that's what you do with your scales and stuff. Again, you kind of fine tune and adjust. But honestly, I had a couple Baiardos and most of it on point. So, and there you go. To confirm the shutdown, and I press yes, and then you press check mark. It says goodbye. The tension head loosens up a little bit and then turns off. That